Бажаю перемоги, українські народи.
I wish you victory, Ukrainian people. I will start with the words of support that I hear from our partners, from our friends. Very important words of support backed up by specific steps. Every day and every night I talk to state leaders, to leaders of the business community. Every day during the war there is almost no such an hour when Ukraine does not hear what aid it will receive. I talked to President Biden about it again last night. I am grateful to him for his determination, for preparing more new solution for Ukrainians and Europeans, more new sanction against the aggression. And before that, he spoke with American congressmen. More than 200 representatives of both parties of Congress were sincere. They are most interested in really helping us. Specifically, talks that increase our confidence. The one who has the word behind his back will never fall into darkness. The world has the power to close our sky to Russian missiles, to Russian fighting jets. If anyone still doubts, Ukraine needs planes. In fact, it's simple. If you have the will to make the sky safe, Ukrainian sky, European sky. I spoke with the Prime Minister of Australia, and I'm grateful to Australians for their moral stance on Russian exports. There should be no port where a terrorist state can make money. The Prime Minister of Albania, Bulgaria and Israel support for Ukraine. Inspirational conversation with Elon Musk, with a man who makes rockets for the future, instead of killing with rockets for the sake of the past. We talked about how to win, about how we will work later, after the victory. The support from global businesses, from the leaders of the most advanced companies, is no less important for Ukraine than support from leading countries. When the corporate world is with you and it is not afraid, then you have double protection, triple weapon. You have a future. Ukrainians, we have already won our future. But we are still fighting for our present. We are fighting for where the borders will be set, between life and slavery. And it is not just our choice. The citizens of Russia are making exactly the same choice right now. These days, these hours, between life and slavery. Today, tomorrow, in the coming week. This is the time when it is still possible to defeat evil without irreparable losses. When they threaten with dismissal or a police van for a position, but not with the gulag. Material losses, but not executions. Don't miss this opportunity. Social media, friends, acquaintances, and not so much colleagues and relatives. You must be heard. We, Ukrainians, we want peace. Citizens of Russia, for you, this is a struggle not only for peace in Ukraine. This is a fight for your country, for everything good it had, for the freedom that you have seen, for the wealth that you have felt. If you remain silent now, only your poverty will speak for you later, and only repression will answer it. Do not be silent. The Russian military, captured by our defenders, spoke. Hundreds of prisoners. Among them are pilots of the planes that bombed our cities. Our peaceful people. We heard their testimonies. We saw the documents, maps, plans. Not from yesterday. This is not improvisation. They have prepared this invasion in this particular way, cruel, cynical, knowing that they violated the rules of war. Therefore, Kharkiv, therefore Chernihiv, Sumy, Mariupol, and many other Ukrainian hero cities have seen pure evil, atrocities. It was planned that way, but it will not kill our humanity. Nevertheless, we treat prisoners with the framework of the Geneva Convention. Nevertheless, our missiles do not strike civilian targets in Russia or Belarus, from where missiles fly to our territory every day. There are columns of equipment, aviation flying, against peaceful people, against peaceful cities. Zhytomyr, Korостeń, Ovruch, suburbs of Kiev, cities in the south. They are preparing to bomb Odessa. Odessa. Russians has always come to Odessa. Here they always felt only warmth, only the sincerity. And now what? Bombs against Odessa, artillery against Odessa, missiles against Odessa. It will be a war crime. It will be a historical crime. Ukrainians, we have been fighting for 11 days for freedom, for our state. We persevered. We already understand how we will rebuild our country. We are already forming special funds for reconstruction. There are already 4 of them. Funds for the restoration of destroyed property and infrastructure. Fund for economic recovery and transformation. Public debt service and repayment fund. Small and medium business support fund. And this is just the beginning. But right now, we need to be strong. We need wisdom. We need freedom. We need a victory. We need peace. Glory to Ukraine.
Потрібна мудрість, потрібна воля, потрібна перемога, потрібен мир. Мир, щоб зберегти Україну. Слава Україні!